야. 아. Oh my gosh. What? What? No, 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 no. Whoa. Oh my gosh. What? Wait a minute. Ah, okay. Oh, my back. My back. Is there some steam here?
送哦，英文版的。
哦。
那我们现在在哪里？现在在我这里。哦。这个骑车都非常好。
滴水！哇哇哇哇哇！
Ooh. Oh my god.
Look like the movie. Pong. This is Buddha's hand. Over here. You need to feel chill, okay?
你说这里吗？不是啊，是。那个啊。
Dried up bones, a rough wild on this earth, sitting by the lights. I don't know if I should go. I was caught on the same old rusty fence and cracks and dents, puddles in the pavement, yet I don't know which way to go. Endless nights in candlelight, open wounds that just don't feel quite right. All the wise and dried up cries, all will fade come daylight.
I can see that.
Come daylight, will it be alright? Come daylight.
有下坡。
要10分
几分钟要？到，可是你们车子是停上面。对。你坐下去，你还要爬上来。Back. Hello. Hello, Emma.
哇，big one！
咦？
你手从那边，你人徛过来这边，我早起来手头了半点钟，摆起来了，摆起来。
有时阵嘛，
就我甲拍摄。哦，想动就动一动，
哎呦，水珠会起来这样子。
手搁缩着，手搁缩着。你若感觉袂好，你手搁缩着，手有烧。
刚刚这个先生很厉害。
很知道对不对？
哦，这跳。
哦，something moving.
有哎，
You got it?
大家可以试试看，中指是一个圆，
你想去？
哦，好啦，
升不了，升不了。啊喂，来，你想去？哦，去了，哦，去了。
看着加给啊。
我跳了，对吧？你就是看它的旋转，看它的旋转，看它越来好的路，看它的旋转啊，声音。你扣着，然后再。
赵正宇。
你要在那再快一点。
哇，安尼会使吗？
这里有2个里的那个3个里故事可以。哦。啊，你不知道，你可以来问我。哦。
What is this?
这个3个里的。
What is this?
哦，哇！